Kapama had one habit that was quietly destroying his future. Every time he lost a trade, he blamed something else. The market makers manipulated the price. The news ruined my setup. My broker hunted my stop loss. The market is unfair. For months, he carried the weight of frustration, convinced that success depended on things outside his control. One rainy afternoon, while walking home after another losing week, Kapama met an elderly man polishing a large mirror outside an old shop. The old man looked up and smiled. "You seem troubled." Kapama sighed. "I know how to trade, but everything keeps going against me." The old man handed him the mirror. "What do you see?" "Myself." The old man nodded. "Exactly." Kapama frowned. "I don't understand." The old man leaned on his walking stick. "Most traders spend their lives staring at charts. Very few spend time looking in the mirror." Kapama remained silent. The old man continued. "When was the last time you reviewed your own behavior instead of blaming the market?" Kapama couldn't answer. The old man invited him into the shop. The walls were covered with old clocks. Some were fast, some were slow, some had stopped completely. The old man pointed toward them. "Every clock tells time differently, but only one tells the correct time." He turned back to Kapama. "The market is like these clocks. There are thousands of opinions, thousands of predictions, but none of them matter if you cannot trust yourself." Before Kapama left, the old man gave him a challenge. For the next 30 days, don't blame the market once. If you lose a trade, ask only one question. What could I have done better? Kapama accepted. The first week was painful. After every losing trade, he wanted to complain. But instead, he opened his journal. He discovered he had entered too early. Another trade. He realized he ignored his own rules. Another trade. He noticed he moved his stop loss because he was afraid. Another trade. He increased his lot size after a loss because he wanted revenge. Day after day, the truth became impossible to ignore. The market wasn't his biggest problem. His decisions were. Months passed. Kapama stopped searching for someone to blame. He started searching for ways to improve. Instead of asking, "Why did the market do this?" he asked, "Why did I react this way?" That one change transformed everything. His confidence no longer depended on winning. It depended on following his process. One evening, a young trader rushed toward him. "Kapama, I've lost 5 trades in a row. The market is impossible." Kapama smiled gently. "Maybe. But tell me, did you follow your trading plan?" The young trader looked away. "Not exactly." "Did you risk more than you planned?" "Yes." "Did you move your stop loss?" "Yes." "Did you enter because you feared missing out?" The young trader slowly nodded. Kapama placed a small mirror on the table. "Before you blame the market, look here first." Years later, Kapama became known not as the trader who never lost, but as the trader who learned from every loss. People admired his consistency. They assumed he had discovered a secret. When they asked him what it was, he simply pointed to the mirror hanging on the wall behind his desk. The mirror had only 5 words written across the top. "The answer starts with you." Visitors expected complicated lessons. Instead, they left with a simple truth. Charts reveal opportunities, but mirrors reveal traders. Every morning before opening his trading platform, Kapama stood in front of that mirror. He asked himself the same 3 questions. Am I patient today? Am I disciplined today? Am I emotionally ready to trade today? If the answer was no, he didn't trade because he had learned the most important lesson of all. A trader who cannot control himself cannot control his trading. Moral of the story. The market is not responsible for your discipline. It is not responsible for your patience. It is not responsible for your emotions. Those are your responsibility. The day you stop blaming the market is the day you begin growing as a trader. Every chart can teach you about price, but only honest self-reflection can teach you about yourself. And in the end, the greatest edge in trading isn't hidden in the market. It's found in the person staring back at you in the mirror.